Donald Trump is likely to mention Mike Pence as the next, or his VP pick. And Mike Pence is the governor of Indiana, for those of you who are unfamiliar with him. He is a deplorable human being, especially when it comes to reproductive rights. And it's not likely to help Trump when it comes to getting the female vote. Now, let me give you some more details on Mike Pence. In March, Pence actually signed a bill that, among other restrictions, bans abortion sought because of fetal anomaly, like Down syndrome, that requires abortion providers to bury or cremate fetal tissue. Indiana is the only other state besides North Dakota to ban abortion motivated by fetal anomaly, a provision that a federal judge has already deemed unconstitutional. So, look, the thing about burying aborted fetuses is to send this message that a fetus is a human life that's viable outside the womb. And think about that. I mean, in various states, and in almost every state in the U.S., if you know that the fetus has, any issue, including Down syndrome, well, it's up to the parents, the mother specifically, to decide whether or not they want to go through with that pregnancy, right? And essentially, lawmakers in Indiana and Mike Pence have fought to take that right away.
So these are the small government guys. I'm going to keep on saying it because the mainstream media, when they do the marketing for the Republicans and claim that they're for small government, it drives me nuts. No, this is gigantic government. When you say, I am going to force you to have this fetus inside of you for 9 months. You don't want it for whatever reason, even though the United States Supreme Court has decided that it is your constitutional right to make that decision. No, I don't care about the Constitution. I don't care about the Supreme Court. And I don't care about you. I don't care about your doctor. I don't care about your health. I don't care about your freedom, liberty. I'm not from the Liberty Party. I'm from the You Follow My Religion Party. So my religion says you shouldn't, although that's not true. Christianity is pro-abortion. Read the Bible. But my interpretation of my religion says that I get to decide what to do with your body. I'm going to make you carry that for 9 months, and then I'm going to make you take care of that for the rest of that person's life. Because once it's born, obviously it's a person. We all know that, right? But I'm not going to let you decide when you could make a decision. I'm going to force you to have that baby, and then for the rest of your life be attached to that person. Well, thanks, Mike. I really appreciate you making that decision for me. But could you kindly piss off and let me actually enjoy freedom in this country?
It's even worse than what you're describing, because not only are women forced to, carry that pregnancy to term, they're also left with a situation where, first of all, taking care of any baby takes a tremendous amount of resources, right? Which is why it's important for people to have the ability to choose. But if your baby is born with any type of problem, including, having Down syndrome, that's going to take even more resources. And these lawmakers never talk about creating a support system to help these women, to help these parents take care of these children, right? Every chance they get, they cut funding for programs that would help them, whether it's food stamps, any type of governmental assistance. They never fight for things like paid maternity and paternity leave. They don't care. They don't care about that. They care about judging you once you get pregnant. And in reality, this is not a pro-life stance, right? They're not really pro-life. And I want to make sure you guys understand that. If you're pro-life, then you would fight tooth and nail to make sure that there's a support system in place to take care of these children once they're born, right? It's all about punishing the mother, punishing her for having sex, punishing her for getting pregnant when she didn't mean to get pregnant. It's all about punishment. And for a lot of right-wing Republicans out there, it's also about getting name recognition for being a pro-lifer. It's not even genuine.
Well, if you claim you care so much about the Bible, Mike, first of all, you should read and find out that God is fine. He thinks you should drink a toxic potion and force a miscarriage, hence an abortion, if you think your wife cheated on you. So read the Bible. But if the other parts you would read in the Bible are actually great. You read about helping the poor, helping the needy. You want to do that, Mike? Oh, no, you don't want to do that. So now that's when you talk about, no, small government, don't tax me. Don't tax me. I'm going to keep all my money. I'm going to hoard it. Is that what Jesus was for? Yeah, I remember he came in to the temple and said, money changers, way to go. Wait, it's all about the money, guys, remember. a rich man is definitely going to make it into heaven. Is that what he said in the Bible? I think he said the opposite. But you see, you don't really care about the Bible. And you use the Bible as a prop to try to punish women because that's your real thing. I got to remember when I was in charge, when men were in charge and we could tell women what to do. Now they want to make their own choices. They also want freedom and liberty. And that's what Mike Pence is against.
So this is actually, I think a good thing for Hillary Clinton because one of her, stronger components of her platform is that, she wants to uplift and support women. And so if Trump's VP pick is Mike Pence, she can definitely capitalize on that or at least take advantage of that during her campaign. But look, I want to end this on kind of a lighter note. I know that the show today has been kind of sad. But a lot of women have fought back against Mike Pence through social media. So they're like, so this white dude likes to talk about my vagina and what I should do with my body. Well, let me share personal, intimate details about my life with him. So let's go to graphic 9. They're basically tweeting him about their periods. Okay, so one example is, I have cramps. Is it menstrual or the large number of politicians in my uterus? Governor Mike Pence, please advise periods for Pence. That's the hashtag they used. Another one, Governor Pence, I'm 43 and will go through the change soon. Just want to make sure you still care about my vagina.
Hashtag periods for Pence.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not the only one to say it, and I'm not sure I started it, but I would like a little bit of credit for government so large that it's in your uterus. I've been saying that for years and years, right?
Yeah.
So knock down these Republican talking points. All they are is marketing and propaganda. They are for giant government. They want to be right there in your uterus, controlling every part of your body and telling you what to do. They hate freedom. When they say freedom, they mean my freedom to control you, not your freedom. So that's the reality of Mike Pence, and it is unsurprising that Donald Trump would pick him.